Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a while since I've done a makeup tutorial here on my channel. So today I did this aqua blue eyes and pairing with this soft coral lip, and I really loved how it turned out. I didn't know what I was going to do, but yeah, I just went with the flow, and this was the final result, and I really like it. And if you want to see how I did this makeup, just keep on watching. Oh, also don't forget to subscribe and activate the notifications. You have to click on the bell so you're notified when I apply a new video. And yeah, let's jump into the tutorial. So I will start with this rose water with glycerin. This is from Boots, and I will just apply it on a cotton pad. This will just remove all of my dead skin cells and all the dirt I have on my skin. And to moisturize my skin, I will use the Khiel's Ultra Facial Cream, which is this one. And this will give me a beautiful base to apply my makeup. I will use the Photo Focus foundation, and this is in classic beige. I did a first impression video on this foundation, and you can click on the eye or on the link below so you can check it out. And I will blend it with a beauty blender, with a damp one. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but this foundation is a bit pink undertone for my skin. So to conceal my under eye circles, I will first use the medium peach, and this is the Wet n Wild, also the Photo Focus concealer. And I will use this to correct my bluish, purplish undertones. And then I will use the light to medium beige on top. So to contour my face and also bronze it, I like to use this RCMA foundation palette, and as you can see, it's very well loved. And I like to use my artist brush. This is the oval 4, I think, and I just mix and match according to my skin tone at the moment. So yeah, today I will maybe use this one. And I like to blend it and bringing it up towards my temples. And further blend it with my beauty blender. It's not that big difference, but I like my contour and bronze kinda light and natural. I bring it towards my ear and then drag it down and blend it up. Use this Rimmel blush. This is Stay Blushed, and this is in the shade Pop of Pink. And again with the beauty blender, I will just blend it out. So I will use this Becca shimmering skin perfector, and this is the opal one, and I will just apply with my finger. So to set my concealer, I will use this Covergirl Advanced Radiance powder. So to bronze my skin, I will use my also well loved, you can't even read anything, and I've hit the panel in this one. I will use the Sun Club by Essence. This is bronzer, and I will use a dual fiber brush. And this will set the cream bronzing that I did previous. And so to set my cream blush, I will use the Love Flush by Too Faced. You can totally leave it with just the creams, but when you set your creams, you will have your makeup lasting longer, and yeah, that's what I love to do. So I will mix this one with this one in the same dual fiber brush. This is Love Hangover, and this one is I Will Always Love You. To highlight my face, I will use Mary Luminizer, which I love. So now that I did apply my blush, my bronzing and my highlight in powder and also in cream, I will now further intensify my contour, and I will use a cool toned brush, powder, sorry, and this one is from Rodial, and this is the shade number 3. And I will apply it on the hollows of my cheeks. We will now do the eye makeup. I will use different palettes, different eyeshadow palettes, because the colors that I'm thinking of using I don't have in just one palette. So yeah, I will mix and I will mix a few palettes. I will use the Nightlife palette by Sigma, and I will use this shade right here, which is Panache, has a transition shade. I will apply it just right here. And I also did my eyebrows out of camera, and I will also run this color in the same brush on my bottom lash line. Now I will use this blue eyeshadow from the NYX the Caribbean collection palette, and I will apply it as well on my crease. And now with my BH palette, this is the Galaxy Chic, I will use Electra eyeshadow in a dampened brush. Well, the Electra eyeshadow wasn't what I wanted, so on top of it I'm applying the Comet eyeshadow. So now from this Laura Mercier palette, I will use this blue here on top, and I will just flip my brush and use the same one, and I will apply this color here on the outer part of my eyes. And now with a small blending brush, I will just soften this edge right here. And now with the sleek makeup, this is the Bad Girl palette, I will use this blue right here and intensify my outer corners. And with the same blue, applying under my lash line. On my waterline, I will use this NYX Glide On, Stay On, no, Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and definitely a Turn On waterproof, and this is the color Azure. So I changed my mind, I will no longer use the NYX Azure eye pencil. I will now use the 24/7 Glide On eye pencil by Urban Decay. This is the Perversion one, and I'm applying it on my waterline and also on my tight line. Now I'll use a black eyeshadow to smoke the lower lash line a bit, and I'm using the black from the Bad Girl palette from Sleek. To highlight my inner corners, I will use this eyeshadow right here from the Galaxy Chic palette, and this is the Meteor eyeshadow. I applied some falsies, you can totally leave this step. I used the Doll Lash Beauty, and these are the Stephanie styles, and I really love them. They are very wispy and fluffy and feathery, and they are my favorite lashes at the moment. So to finish this makeup, I'm thinking about doing a coral lip, a soft coral. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the lip palette, and I will use this coral, here on top, which is the number 1. You can totally leave the lips just like this, but I will use the Apple Strudel from NYX. This is the Butter Gloss, And this is also a peach, and I think it will look good here because it's summer, and on summer I like glossy lips.